All right, so first exercise is the Bulgarian split squat. So you need a couch or a bench to put your back foot up on, and then you're dropping the back knee as low as you can, staying nice and tall, keeping the core tight and controlling the front knee. So keep the hips square, nice and slow, nice and controlled. If your foot's further forward, you'll get a bit more glute and hamstring. If your foot is further back, you'll get a bit more quad. To make it harder, you can chuck a pause in at the bottom as well. So a few different variations depending on what equipment you have. So here's a reverse lunge. You could also do these. You can also do, if you want to make it a bit harder, either with your foot on the ground or up on the bench, just a static hold. So come into the bottom of the split squat position and just hold it there, staying dead still until it starts to get hard. But have an experiment around with this. It'll all depend on what sort of strength level you're at. So that's what we're going to use to replicate a back squat or a front squat, trying to make the legs strong without having equipment. Next, this will be for the glutes and the hamstring, everything on the back side of the body. So the easier version is 2 feet on the ground. The harder version is 1 foot up. So these are glute bridges or hip thrusts, whatever you want to call them. The big thing is that you're trying to squeeze your butt as hard as you can at the top. Make sure you're not arching your back. So look forward, abs tight, pull the ribs down, squeeze the butt at the top. And you're trying to feel glute and not hamstring. So if you feel hamstring, try moving your foot a bit further back and just dig the heel into the floor. All right, so next up is upper back work. You can do this without weight or just something very light, like you could even fill up 2 water bottles and use them. First is a YW, is what it's called. So the big thing with this one is you're trying to pull your shoulder blades together, but you're trying to pull them down the whole time towards your butt, towards your hips. And then your hands start in a W shape, and then they go out to a Y shape. So it might look like it's straight up on this, but it's more out to a 45-degree angle. As you take the hands up though, you're trying to keep those shoulder blades down. You should feel it in around like mid to lower traps, so in the shoulder blade area. Similar for this next exercise. So this one, hands straight out to the side in a T shape. T raises is what they're called. Pick the hands up and put them down soft, like you're putting on eggshells. So you should sort of feel in around the shoulder blade area, like in the rhomboids, and not so much in the neck or the upper traps. For both of these exercises, you're trying not to feel it in around your neck or upper trap area. So push-ups, there's a lot of different variations you can do. This is an easy one to do at home. So easier would be knees on the floor, hands on the floor. Harder would be toes on the ground. Again, with this one, it's just pick one that matches the strength level that you're at. The big thing though is that you're trying to get full range, so chest all the way down to the floor. This is going to be one of the harder ones. This is an elevator push-up, so think about those 3 levels. Ground, 1, 2, and you're trying to pause at all levels like an elevator. So I'm at level 2, level 1, ground floor, level 1, level 2. So stay tight, but pause at each position. You can do it off the knees as well. Just experiment and see what's going to be a good challenge for you. You can also put the hands up onto a surface to make it a bit easier. Toes on the ground or knees on the ground. Again, you're just trying to find one that's a good challenge for you. The higher it is, the easier it'll be. And then we'll finish off with abs. So the push-ups and the upper back work. Abs is the last one. Plank is what we'll start off with, nice and simple. So actively trying to flex the abs as hard as you can, like you're going to get punched in the guts. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, and try and pull the elbows back towards the toes, toes towards the elbows. And then most of you guys have done this one, the hollow hold, making sure you're not arching your back. You're going the opposite way, so you're trying to be kind of scooped, that hollow or that dish position. Come back, find the balance. So your lower back should be on the floor, your upper back should be off the floor. Straight legs, point the toes. Hands overhead will be slightly harder, but you're just trying to hold it, feel the abs working. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys.